So here's the truth no one wants to say out loud. Most people who chose to rent and invest instead of buying between 2020 and 2025 got absolutely crushed financially. Not because the stock market did poorly, it actually did great, but because real estate did better. And it did better in the way that it matters most, which is wealth. Today I'm showing you exactly what happened inside Upland in that 91784 zip code using real mortgage rates, real home prices, real rent data, and real investment returns over a 5-year period. No theories, no predictions, no feelings, just math. Okay, by the end of this video, you will know definitively whether buying or renting and investing was the smarter move. And when you see the numbers, you're going to understand something very clearly. The game isn't rigged. It's just math. Now, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss future videos like this one. So let's go back to December 2020. Interest rates were at a once-in-a-generation phenomenon. The 30-year fixed rate sat at 2.625%, one of the lowest ever recorded, and you could borrow hundreds of thousands of dollars for almost free. Inside the Upland zip code of 91784, the median single-family home cost $750,000. Here's the real cost to buy that home. Purchase price, $750,000, down payment 10%, $75,000. The loan was $675,000. The rate, 2.625. Property taxes, we'll just say $781 a month. Homeowners insurance, $152 a month, and private mortgage insurance, $275.62. Your total monthly payment was $3928.62 per month. Now let's look at renters. The median rent for a comparable 3-bedroom single-family home in the 91784 zip code was $2850 a month. So renters saved $1,078.62 a month compared to owning. Now the savings is the entire argument behind rent and invest the difference. So we will run the exact scenario. Fast forward to November 2025. Now it's 5 years later. The median 91784 zip code home is right around $968,000, a 29% increase. Now let's calculate the equity. After 60 payments, the loan balance fell from $675,000 to $596,220, meaning that the owner paid down $78,780 in principal because every single month you make your mortgage payment, 10 to 14% goes to the principal and interest. And that goes directly to paying down the balance that you own on your home and investment. Now, PMI doesn't fall off after a 5-year period. Why? Well, because PMI cancels at 78% loan to value, which is from $750,000, $585,000. Well, that's the required loan balance. But at month 60, your balance is $596,220. So the PMI stays on for the entire time frame. Now, here's a pro tip. The bank does not remove your PMI when your property value increases, and you can prove that you have 20% equity. That's just not how it works. Unless you refinance to remove the mortgage insurance by using today's value, the bank will keep the PMI on the loan until there is 22% equity based on the original purchase price or appraised value, whichever was lower when you originally took the loan. Now the bank is going off the amortization schedule and the original value, not today's value unless you refinance. Even then, you will need to call and request that they reevaluate the loan and request to remove the PMI. All right, let's move on. If you're getting value from this video, like and share it with someone who you can think of that would appreciate the information. I'll run the math straight. No fear, no hype, just real numbers so that you can make the best decision for yourself. Now, total equity, home value, $968,000, loan balance, $596,220, gross equity, $371,780, less 7% selling costs if you choose to sell the property and pay the usual real estate and escrow commission and fees. That's $67,760. All right, net equity, $304,020. That's real numbers that matter. That's the numbers that renters can't touch. Now, what about the renters? The median rent in 2025 rose from $2,850 to $3,600 a month. That's a 26% increase. Total rent paid in 5 years, assuming 5% annual increases, was $188,977. All of it is gone, zero equity, zero ownership, zero protection from future rent hikes. Now, renting always feels cheaper. It always feels better in the moment when you compare to buying. But that's because you don't feel the wealth you're not building. Now let's do this. Let's give renters every advantage. The renter invests $1,078.62 every single month perfectly with no breaks. Reality check. Even exceptional stock returns can't beat real estate leverage. VOO and QQQ returned exceptional results between 2020 and 2025. VOO, 99.8% total return, 14.8% annualized. QQQ, 112.4% return, 16.3% annualized. These are the kind of returns that turn finance guys into zealots. The stock market absolutely crushed it. But here's the truth. Even with those returns, renters who invested the mortgage rent difference got crushed by the homeowners. The numbers that matter. If you invested $1,078.62 per month, the difference between $3928.62, which is the mortgage payment, and $2850, the rent, from December 2020 through November 2025. VOO balance after 5 years was $92,674. QQQ balance after 5 years, $96,051. You invested $64,717 total and turned it into roughly $93,000 to $96,000. Not bad at all. 43% to 48% total return on invested capital. That's phenomenal by most standards. Now that means rent plus invest equals $92,000 to $96,000. Homeownership equaled $304,000. The homeowner outperformed the renter by $207,000 to $211,000. Again, this isn't even close. This isn't a debate. This is just math. Now, here are the 6 reasons homeowners built 4 times more wealth. Number 1, leverage. Real estate lets you control a $750,000 asset with $75,000 down. When it grows 29%, your return on cash explodes. Number 2, record low interest rates. 2.625%, well, it's like a cheat code. P&I stayed fixed for 30 years, rent didn't. Number 3, strong local appreciation. That 91784 zip code isn't average. It's one of the most stable, high demand pockets in the Inland Empire. 29% appreciation in 5 years. Number 4, rent inflation. Renters absorbed a 26% cost increase and homeowners didn't. Number 5, Proposition 13. Property taxes rise 2% max. Rent rises whatever the market decides. Number 6, forced savings. $78,780 of forced principal paydown. Renters save nothing unless they have perfect discipline, which unfortunately most don't. Now, here's the real owner payment in 2025. Principal and interest $2,720, taxes $863, insurance $228, and that PMI $275.62. A total payment of $4,086.62. So not bad. Even with PMI included, the entire 5 years, homeownership still crushed renting plus investing because PMI is tiny compared to what you gained. PMI's total cost over the 5 years, $275.62 times 60 is $16,537. Compare that to $304,020 in equity. It's a rounding error. Here are the final numbers. Homeowner, $304,020 in net equity. Okay, renter plus VOO, $92,674. Renter plus QQQ, $96,051. Homeownership advantage, $207,000 to $211,000. And remember, this is including PMI. The homeowner built 4.3 times more wealth because when you buy a home, you fix your payment. You build equity automatically and you benefit from appreciation. You hedge against inflation, you get tax advantages, and your future becomes predictable. Renting is none of those things. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on important real estate and lending tips. Now, if you want the same breakdown done for your numbers, your budget, and your scenario, your goals, drop Upland in the comments or DM me directly. I'll run the math straight, no fear, no hype, just real numbers so that you can make the best decision for yourself. Your future depends on understanding this stuff because the next 5 years are already happening and the people who act early win early. Now these figures represent median scenarios based on publicly available data. Individual results will vary just based on specific property, loan terms, timing, maintenance costs, and investment discipline. Now be sure to consult a licensed financial advisor for personalized advice. Thanks again for watching.